certainly an honor for me to be here among inspiring individuals who are the heroes of the ASEAN Biodiversity. Today is a celebration where we rejoice the achievement and recognition of these 10 remarkable individuals.
We at the ASEAN Centre for Biodiversity, with close guidance from our governing board from the 10 countries and our working group, likewise from 10 countries, have been advocating to have people join us in the cause of biodiversity conservation in Southeast Asia.
The ASEAN Biodiversity Heroes is an important step towards inspiring people for all walks of life to contribute their share in combating the loss of our biological resources. Let us all be inspired by the examples of the 10 ASEAN Biodiversity Heroes. Let us learn from their experience and think about what we can do to help. Simple acts of heroism towards biodiversity can contribute a great deal of national, regional, and global efforts.
We are here today to celebrate the efforts of 10 individuals who took and keep taking actions to ensure that future generations will continue to enjoy the biodiversity of our planet and of ASEAN ecosystems in particular. The EU is very active at regional level with different interventions like the Biodiversity Conservation and Management of Protected Area, BCAMP, managed by ACB, or the SUPA, Sustainable Use of the Peatlands and Haze Mitigation Program, managed by the ASEAN Secretariat itself.
We should be in this together because this is for us. This is about us, about our families, about our future, about ASEAN and about our planet. That we too can become biodiversity heroes and we too can become game changer.
To all the deserving heroes, be the faces, be the champions, be the advocates of biodiversity conservation in the ASEAN region. Share your experiences and stories and inspire others to join this common endeavor of ours. Your hard work and passion are truly inspiring. Most of all, you provide hope to the millions of people in the region and future generations by promoting understanding of the importance of biodiversity.
I would like to dedicate this lifetime achievement to my son, 4 years old, is tropic while he was with me here. He's very keen, kicking hard behind my heel every time I go in the forest. Not to forget to mention my wife, Nora, was also here, who is always very supportive throughout my biodiversity conservation and management initiative.
So now I would like to express my thanks to ACB and especially thanks to the Cambodian government that nominated me as the biodiversity hero to present here. The biodiversity conservationists in Cambodia or the ASEAN member are not forgotten. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the time. For that the moment we grow together for Asia. I can bring next time or next year many heroes to the Asia. That's our promise to you. To keep the forest, to keep the people, to keep the nature, and then for our next future, for our generation in Asia. Thank you very much. God bless.
Certainly this award is of the entire Lao people, in particular of those who live around the conservation area, in honor of their active cooperation and voluntary participation in our natural resource and biodiversity conservation. I wish to welcome any kinds of collaboration and cooperation from ACB, AMS, and development partner for assistance in order to sustain and extend our work throughout the country and ASEAN regions for a sustainable future for our upcoming generation. Malaming Salamot Matpo. Thank you very much.
I thank the Malaysian government in particular the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment, for giving me the opportunity to contribute towards the conservation and sustainable use of biodiversity in Malaysia and the rest of the world. Let me pay tribute to the ultimate hero of ASEAN Biodiversity, the ASEAN Centre for Biodiversity, for their wisdom and vision to establish this coveted award.
ASEAN Biodiversity Award is for the cooperation of our colleagues, our communities, our group activities for our biodiversity. Biodiversity is our life. Let's conserve, protect our biodiversity on our ASEAN region, on our planet.
I thank the Philippines Department of Environment and Natural Resources and the ASEAN Centre for Biodiversity. My advocacy on conservation of biodiversity will continue and even intensify in the future to include the conservation of more terrestrial and marine species under critical environments or habitats.
Think global, the environmental message, but act local. And you can change the world. This is what I teach my students. This is what I teach anybody who will follow me out to the beach. It is not the powers that be that's going to change things for you. It is you who has to initiate, and you will get support if people believe that you are consistent, passionate, and willing to work hard to get what you want. Thank you very much for this award. I am really honored and humbled.
This award is not for me, and it is the awesome people at siamesis.org. This is not mine. This is ours. And last but not least, there is always a greater woman behind every hero. And I would like to thank my wife, who has taken good care of our families while the dad is away saving the world. My generation of Thai has grown up watching His Majesty the King Bhumibol Adulyadej developing his countries, improve the livelihood of the people of his nation, meanwhile conserving the biodiversity in our country. It is his wisdom, his work ethic that inspire us to do good for the greater goods.
I hope and believe 700 million people of ASEAN countries will be and solidarity next to close cooperation for environment, for biodiversity conservation, for our life. I wish on you good health and great success, safe and happy for life. Thank you very much for attention. Thank you.
This special award symbolizes our commitment to spark a peaceful revolution to raise biodiversity conservation as a pillar of public service in our respective countries. On behalf of Hyundai in the Philippines, I call upon the heroes to accept this award, which signifies the beginning of our remarkable partnership with the ASEAN Centre for Biodiversity, and their pledge of gratitude and support for your tireless work. You are a powerful reminder that we can all be heroes for biodiversity. Mabuhay kayong lahat.
reminder that there is hope. There is hope for all of us to conserve this one home that we have, that we call planet Earth. We gather here today to join our ASEAN Biodiversity Heroes, to continue to seize this moment, to inspire and spark biodiversity heroism in each one of us. I congratulate all of you for your passion and dedication for this noble cause.